It's not a great answer, but
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
you'll have to edit that. The biology program, I would say, it's a challenging program. We have students who are very strong students, and they want to get into careers in medicine and research and other areas, and so we want to equip them very well. So it's a challenging program, yet we get to know our students very well. So we work with them not just in the classroom, but we work with them, they're TAs for us, they're tutors for us.
And basically about every science class I take, there's always the incorporation of faith, almost with every subject matter, and I've had a class strictly on science and faith, and so taking that class was a big eye-opener and definitely helped shape my faith a lot more. Dealing with those strict and hard to deal with topics, there's just a lot of areas within science that need kind of that faith background, and I think the professors implement that very well.
Our best tools for teaching are really the labs themselves, where students learn how to do science and to do biology. If biology is just a collection of facts, I find it kind of boring. I think it's more interesting to learn how to do science, learn how to ask questions, and when you're asking questions, what tools do you use to get the answers to your questions? And so I like to say, the interesting part about biology is not what I do know, it's what I don't know and what I can find out in the labs.
I really like taking lab courses because it's a lot of hands-on learning, and the teachers are right there with you doing it kind of at the same pace you are, and you have fellow classmates that are doing group work with you, and you kind of are in it together. But it's also taking the content that we learn in class and applying it to different situations that are a lot more apparent to me and more physical and something that I can do myself. And so I really like taking the lab classes just because it helps me to connect what we learn in class to real life situations.
Our students are getting a lot of opportunities to do internship. We hire students for summer research. Right now we're doing a collaborative research with Sanford Research in Sioux Falls. So this is a big research lab. They are making a genetically modified mouse that is defective in its antioxidants properties, and this lab is sending those mouse organs to our lab, and then my students in our histology class were analyzing those organs to try to figure out what's going on, and that has developed into summer research as well. So two of my students are continuing that work, so they're doing work in the research lab. Not just my students, but some others are also working in the lab. We have a collaboration with a company in town, so that we're doing quality control work for them, so our students are doing that. So our students are getting various experiences in learning how to do science, do research in a variety of areas. Over the last 10 years, 90% of our students who have applied to medical school have got in, which is about double the national average. And so we may be small, but we're really good at what we do.